I'll be remembered, but will you? Bill McDonald's the baddest that I would turn to. CEO with the shit that's a dope motherfucker. He'll always win, there's no going under. The top of the crown resting on his head. The beast is alive, he'll never be dead. If he dreamt before, bring it back to life. Push harder for it, let us survive. Show courage and strength, it's okay to be scared, but don't let it stop you, always stay prepared. Bill showing school, they're just not beginning. Winners fucking win, losers talk about winning.
Welcome to the Bearded Beast Show. My name is Bill, and I am the Bearded Beast. Get ready for this one, because it's going to be a little controversial. I could feel it already. You know why? Because it's a podcast about dark masculinity. What society has turned it into. Society will tell us it's being an oppressive tyrant. Really? An oppressive tyrant. That's what society wants you to believe about masculinity. They'll also tell you it's the reason for everything that is wrong in the world. You ever hear it phrased this way? Masculinity. Oh, that's toxic. You should really try to suppress that side of yourself. But what society fails to realize is that dark masculinity, or just masculinity in general, is the driving force in the fucking world. It's the reason men want to conquer, dominate, and be in control. Don't you remember the gladiator days in the past when men went to war with swords and shields just for the sake of conquering? Today's no fucking different. The only thing that's changed is where the battle is being played. Today's wars are fought a little bit differently. They're not fought in a fucking coliseum. Look at sports. Look at any sport team. Men gathering together basically to role play war. Team versus team. Strategy versus strategy. Physicality versus physicality. And sometimes, maybe it gets a little violent, like football. But men, masculine men, they just want to sacrifice themselves in the battle, in the war, just like in the past. They want to be able to do this so they could be assertive, disciplined, aggressive, and competitive. Men have all those things built into them. Assertiveness, discipline, aggression, and competitiveness. If you try to tell me different, you're full of fucking shit. All of these traits are being denominized right now by mainstream media, trying to push for men to be more feminine and women to be more masculine. You know what this has fucking done? This has created a generation of men that gets mixed signals. And it's resulted in the castration of the male spirit. Men get told, shh, shut up. Be quiet. Sit down. Raise your hand before talking. Oh, and don't play too rough. And you know where all this bullshit starts? It starts in school. And it's devastating to men. It might seem harmless to you, but let me tell you something. It slowly chips away at you. It's like death by a little 1,000 cuts. So if you're a man and you're feeling confused, know you're not alone. And it's completely understandable. But what's important is to know that you can change it. How? By integrating your dark masculine traits. Acknowledge them and be comfortable incorporating these traits into your personality. You need to start speaking your mind if something bothers you. Don't hold back for the fear of hurting somebody's feelings. Be unapologetic about your wants and needs. If you desire something, go get it. Don't feel fucking guilty or shamed. Go get it. Disregard what others want you to expect from you. Disregard what they want you to expect from you. Just do whatever you want to do. If you sit down with no distractions, you will feel in your gut what you truly want to do. Listen to that voice. It's your best guide in life. Now, I know this all can seem a little confusing and daunting to make these changes. So try this exercise that might help you change them. 1, write these things down. What are your darkest fears? And when was the last time you faced them? Don't be afraid to face your fears. Stand up for yourself, face your challenges, and face your fears. Write these things down. Figure out what they are, and go face them. Figure out also, what is your image of masculinity? Do you feel shame around any of it? Do you feel like you're an oppressive tyrant? That you're a control freak? That you need to dominate someone? Figure out what your image of it is so you know where to go with it. And when was the last time that you did something that made you look like an absolute fool? Do it. Try these exercises and see if they will help you. But I'm tired of fucking society telling men they can't be men. That it's not okay to cry. That it's not okay to be hurting. That you need to be strong. Men get all that. Men understand that. But there's also a soft side, not a weak side. A soft side where men do hurt. They do struggle. They do face challenges. And it's okay to feel overwhelmed and like you have all this weight on your shoulders. It's nothing to be ashamed about. Don't listen to what fucking society says. It's okay to be facing some mental challenges. Try the exercises I gave you. Make a list. And be who you fucking are.
I'll be remembered, but will you? Bill McDonald's the baddest that I would turn to. CEO with the shit that's a dope motherfucker. He'll always win, there's no going under. The top of the crown resting on his head. The beast is alive, he'll never be dead. If he dreamt before, bring it back to life. Push harder for it, let us survive. Show courage and strength, it's okay to be scared. But don't let it stop you, always stay prepared. Bill Showman School, they're just not beginning. Winners fucking win, losers talk about winning.